So hey everyone, welcome back to Rebecca's Carving Arts and Crafts. So I thought today, this just arrived on my doorstep. This is the Owlcrate book box. Also you may notice I do have a bandaged hand because I've heard it while doing my art stuff and that, and I don't know exactly what's going on. So yeah, just advance notice there. But I just had my Owlcrate September box arrive on my doorstep. I am going to be cutting back a lot on how many of these I'll be getting, and next year I'll be cutting back to just one box only because funds. So yeah, I just I really wanted this Owlcrate box. Obviously I'll be still getting odd special boxes and stuff like that because I love it, and obviously I love collecting books and that. But yeah, so just a bit of notice that I will be cutting back quite a bit on what I'm getting from now on because I've got a lot coming up. I've got my left ankle surgery and stuff like that to be done eventually, but yeah. So anyway, I thought I would unbox their Owlcrate September box. This is their Fear the Night box, and yeah, so we might as well get going. I kind of did get a few spoilers on the internet again. I don't know how awkward I'm going to be today because of how my hand is, but we can try. Stupid hand. Hang on. So maybe a little more awkward than usual with it. There we go, got it. So yeah, so this is the Owlcrate Fear the Night September book box. But yeah, I've got some stuff coming, but I'm going to be cutting back in the future just because, well, yeah, I've got a lot coming up with medical appointments and stuff like that. So yeah, so anyway, this month's theme was Fear the Night. This is our spoiler card, obviously, so I'm not going to look at that even though I've kind of already been spoiled. I don't want to look at it. So first thing we've got is, I don't know, it's not going to focus with the plastic, is it? No, it's not. My hand's so numb, tingly at the moment, I can't sort of feel much because I did a whole heap, was starting to feel a bit better, and then I did a whole heap of art stuff, and what did I do but make my hand a lot worse again, so worse than it was before. So now it'll focus, now the plastic's off. So this is their monthly enamel pin, and from what I've heard, apparently the flowers on the pin glow in the dark, which is awesome. So I am really happy to have this. Just for some reason I've been really sort of down today, so I guess it was a good day for it to come. It was. Next, remove those. What I know, got a pair of hand warmers. I think it is, if I can find the right side. Leave them attached, but it's a pair of Skull and Crossbones hand warmers because this is meant to be their sort of Halloween style box. So always awesome to have, and they're fingerless, so I'm sure I'll use them sometime doing my photography or something like that, because fingerless gloves are quite good with photography and things like that. They are. Got all our little squigglies. Next thing we've got is I think it's a lot of coffee. So it's Bones Coffee Scaramel Corn. I'm not actually a coffee drinker and don't drink coffee, so I'm pretty certain I'll be giving this to a friend once I've taken the pictures and stuff like that that I want to take of the images to put up on Instagram. So, but I'm sure for people who love coffee it's a good thing, because I notice mostly tea comes in these boxes, so I'm sure there are people that would be quite happy with a lot of coffee. I'm sure there is. I'm really happy to have this. I'm just really struggling with how my hand is and stuff like that, and my ankles aren't the happiest at the minute either, and yeah, there's a lot going on, but I'll survive. So next thing we got is this little Owlcrate box here, and it says on the back, Fear the Night Trinket Dish. Fill this beautiful trinket dish with your jewellery, treasures or candy. It will serve as a daily reminder of the power you possess. Inspired by Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Designed with love by Stella Bookish Art. Not dishwasher or microwave safe. Well, obviously I wouldn't be using it. I don't own a dishwasher anyway. But so we got... Oops, I'm almost falling over. I don't want to do that. So we got this gorgeous dish. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful, Mary Shelley. So very happy to have that. It's actually beautiful with the black gold and a bit of white. I love it. I really love it. I'm starting to tear up as I'm looking through this because I was just feeling really sort of like bummed out before this, and now I'm feeling a bit happier as I get to do this box. So yay! Next we have the October book came with a second paperback book from the Penguin Horror Classics book. I haven't actually read this book before and I don't own it, but it came with The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Introduction by series editor Guillermo del Toro, I think it is, and it's the Penguin Horror Classics. So it says, no live organism can continue for long to exist solely under conditions of absolute reality. That sounds curious. So let's just see. I wonder if this is an exclusive edition because it's got all the way through to number 1 on it, but I can't see. Well, it's just got a bit of shading, it looks, along the sides of the book in there. But it feels like a floppy paperback, which is nice. I love floppy paperbacks. Always nice to get a floppy paperback. Next thing we have is an art print, Beware the Autumn People. Wow, that's actually cool. I love the skeletal horses and the... We don't actually get to celebrate Halloween really much here in Australia. There's odd people that do it, but basically the people that do it have to register with the police and all of that sort of stuff and register their house as being a Halloween site so that people know where they can go, where they can't go, so you don't have trick-or-treaters turning up on your doorstep when you're not doing it kind of thing and stuff like that. So it's kind of done a lot differently here in Australia, I guess you could say. And yeah, so I've never actually really seen Halloween really celebrated here, but it's always nice to have some of that sort of stuff, even if it's not really celebrated here. Next thing we have is a sampler book, Owlcrate exclusive free preview of The Beautiful by Renee Ardier. And ooh, it's like there's a sample in there. I don't know if that's printed signature or actually signed signature, but it's got a letter in there to Owlcrate readers from Renee Ardier. I'll be curious to know if that... I'd say it's just a printed signature, but I'm curious. Yeah, it is just a printed signature because you can't see it through the back, but still cool. Very cool. Very happy about it. So I only just received this and I opened it, as obvious. So the last thing we've got is, well, it's not quite the last thing. We've got our little sampler book here, and obviously next month's thing, which I will show in a minute. And I'll move that. So we've got the Owlcrate exclusive, The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones, and this is the Owlcrate exclusive edition. I will show the changes shortly. I just want to zoom in a bit, so gotta open this. I'll just shift some of these so I don't lose the plastic bits anytime. Put them in the box. I actually love the colours of this one. This one's really cool with the colours. I really love the colours. So, open this up if we can get it open. There we go. So, first things first, the first thing I see here is we got a bookmark. It looks like this one can actually be slid out over the page as well where the skull is, which is kind of cool. And it says nothing stays buried forever. And we got the skull on the top, and obviously that is able to be flipped over a page because it's got a little crease line around here that allows it to be popped out if you want to. And then it's got The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones on the other side, Little Brown and Company. Then we got our Owlcrate letter, which I actually ended up with 2. That was unexpected, but cool. So we got a letter from Emily Lloyd Jones for The Bone Houses. I must have accidentally ended up with 2 in my box, which is kind of cool. Not expected, obviously. And they're that really sort of soft, matte sort of paper. But yeah, in case you want to read it. That's it there, so you can pause and read it if you want to. And then the last thing we got is The Bone Houses. So, there's no sprayed edges on this one, but the back says, no warrior could stop the risen dead, but perhaps a gravedigger could. And you got your quotes there. And we got our spine. And the front of the book. And then inside is like a mustard yellow with a black. Oh, I think it's like a mustard yellow. And then you've just got black and gold on the spine with a little flower. Yeah, it's a bit dinted up on mine. That's a bit of a bummer. And then I'll read a bit of the description. It says, nothing stays buried forever. 17-year-old Rin cares about only 2 things, her family and her family's graveyard, and right now both are in dire straits. Since the death of their parents, Rin and her siblings have been scraping together a meagre existence as gravediggers in the remote village of Colbreen, which sits at the foot of a harsh and deadly mountain range that was once home to the Fae. The problem with being a gravedigger in Colbreen, though, is that the dead don't always stay dead. The risen corpses are known as bone houses, and legend says they're the result of an old curse. When Ellis, an apprentice mapmaker with a mysterious past, arrives in town, the bone houses attack with new ferocity. What is it that draws them near, and more importantly, how can they be stopped for good? Together, Ellis and Rin embark on a journey that will take them into the heart of the mountains, where they will have to face both the curse and the deeply buried truths about themselves. Equal parts classic horror novel and original fairy tale, The Bone Houses will have you spellbound from the very first page. That sounds so cool! And inside, we got it signed. Mine's with an orange pen, orange glitter pen. I've seen other people's signed with blue glitter pen and gold glitter pen, so I guess they go through a few different pens signing these. I love it. It is signed. Then we got the Bone Houses in grey. Stupid fumble fingers. Bone Houses. Yeah, first edition, September 2019. And then we got our, I'm guessing, start of the book. Yep, it is. And at the top of the book we got these cute little flower or little decoration things. And yeah, so I'm very happy to have this one. It's awesome. And then next month's theme is Dawn of a New World, and I'm obviously not getting this box, but someone that I helped out has been kind enough to offer to actually send me the 2 books in this box because she doesn't want them, and so I'm going to have the 2 books in this. So thank you very much to her. I really appreciate it, and it means so much to me. And it obviously has a bit of a sneak peek at the item on the back of it as well. But yeah, thank you very much to her for doing that. It means so much to me, and I'm so grateful to you for doing that, because I really wanted those books, but I just couldn't get it because I'm cutting back on it. Just because, yeah, I have to pay for medical stuff and that sort of thing. So yeah, so now we've got our Owlcrate September theme booklet, and in here you'll see, here's our comparison between the original book and our Owlcrate exclusive book. So the Owlcrate exclusive is white, and the regular book is black, and the white book sort of does look a bit like parchment paper, as they say. But yeah, very cool to have that. And then we've got our crossword in here. We've got a bit of information about the coffee company that supplied the coffee for this month's book. Our September photo challenge. I think that's like a conversation with the author, Emily Lloyd-Jones. A bit about their October theme. And yeah, the back of our cover. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this. It's kind of cheered me up quite a bit. We've obviously got 2 books this month. There'll be 2 books again in the September box, both hardcover exclusive signed editions. And thank you so much to Kelsey, who is sending me those books. I really appreciate it. I thought I would just mention your name now and just, yeah, say thank you and how much it really does mean to me. And it really did surprise me that you would be willing to do that, and I'm so happy. And yeah, I'm really excited to get those. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe and comment. I always love hearing from you and talking to you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.